Ooh, hi there. Gonna throw on a couple Lunsford titanium punishers in place of the 2 cheaper Traxxas lights I got.
Hello.
Just started recording.
Okay.
So you know.
I just had to come in here, Mr. I just started recording and ask you, did you have thoughts on what you would like to do with that ground chuck for dinner?
Goulash.
Goulash.
It's easy, all we gotta do, because we don't mix it together. We just make do up the burger and juice, tomato juice on one side, because that's the only way she'll drink tomato juice. Weird. Put beans in it. It looks like chili, she won't touch it. Although she does do some of the chili mac stuff, it's weird. She loves beans, but at any rate.
You could put some couple of potatoes in there and some carrots.
Nah. Simple goulash. I'll get to it in a little bit. This won't take me too long.
Okay. You guys making goulash? Goulash? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, she likes simple goulash. So anyways, see if I can get this thing in here. I'm gonna swap these puppies out. A little handmade. I'll be able to see here. Hard to see. My little handmade brace, or mounting bracket, I should say. All right. I need the bigger one, so I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to fight around this tire anymore. I thought it'd be a little bit easier without taking it off. Just got 7 yards of black topsoil dropped off. So my back's already hurting for the next couple days. Yeah, wheelbarrow a bunch of it, not across the yard, well, about 40 feet. Because they couldn't dump into my little garden area, unfortunately. So I had to dump close. Let me see. I think that's the right one. Oh no, that's what that one did. Alright. Forgot I left that one. Come on. Let it go. Hey, I can get it a little bit easier. Not much, but a little bit. There. I think that'll work. It's a tight little spot. All right, now. Get an actual turnbuckle wrench out here instead of these toy ones that all these companies make. Yes, I just called all those wrenches toys because they are compared to just a crescent wrench. Need a turnbuckle wrench? $8 by Crescent. Fits every turnbuckle you have. Doesn't slide off. Doesn't slip sideways. Lasts forever. Multiple use. That's my specialty turnbuckle wrench right there. Tool tip number 1. If they make a real tool for it, don't buy a RC tool for buy a real tool and use it in your RCs. Try that. You'll find it works much better. All right. So that there, so I've got it orientated correctly. And these are still a little bit on, but that's okay. Yep, those are set right. So this one goes here. Same thread, so they should thread right on, no problem. Now let's do a quick comparison here. Double check. Make sure we're close. Here, let's do it a little bit smarter. Okay, so pretty close, and then go on one more. Set there. A little too far. Just 1/2 turn back out. Okay. Should be good to go. Put you in there. Okay. Slide this one back in place. Oh, I gotta replace my ends here. Moist. This one first. First the whole way around. Make that easier to go in. Okay. No, come on now. Need some eyes under my eyes. Been there before. No. We've been there before. That was a big issue. Of course, that one was loose. And that did make it easier. I could pop it off, so I'm gonna have to for the spur anyways. There it is. There it finally slipped in. What a pain in the butt that was. Okay. Snug that up a little bit. But actually, pull this. Should have done that anyways, because I had to, as I said. So it's feeling tight. So let me undo these a little bit. The right way. Back to where they were. Yeah, that's where it was. We got one more. That feels like it's tight. Oh no, that's going back. There we go. Put it back just a little bit. Same thing on this side. There. There we go. And that's all done. So I'm gonna swap those out. Get that on there. Got the slippers in. The Revolution Design BTSs came in. However, I didn't realize I needed a back plate. I said this on the Redshift video the other day ago, or 2 days ago, that I didn't realize I needed the back slipper pad. This is like the stock Octagon one. I was under the impression the BTS was all you needed, but that's just like a multi-disc front. You still need a back Octagon. So those are getting, they got shipped out today, and looks like they'll be here Thursday. So, but weather has been crappy. It's barely 50 degrees today, cloud covered, windy, cold. And I gotta go out and swap tubes on the wheelbarrow, and so I can put air in the tires before I can start shoving dirt around the yard tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's chore, is move dirt and start rototilling. I got to rototill in about 40 pounds of chicken shit and 5 pounds or 10 pounds of rabbit shit in 4.5, maybe 5 yards of topsoil into my little gardening area. So when we don't garden, it'll topsoil over and turn into a nice little place. But I want to kind of richen it up and put some nutrients in that ground, get some stuff in there this year. So that's what's going to be in the next couple days, and then I'm going to look at probably some C channel. I checked out a few things, options. Let me put this one on here. On C channel for the new project. Let's see. And somewhere around 5:30, 5:45, maybe. So dinner time's about here at 5:39. So I'm gonna have to go get some dinner going. I heard I'm gonna make some goulash. Nice and simple goulash. This chunk of foam is the foam. In the packaging. It's the foam that surrounds the diff fluids in a pack, 3-pack of Traxxas diff fluid. You know, the 10,000, 30,000, and 50,000 diff fluid package. Comes in that, you know, little foam. I cut that foam strips out, and then it was actually the right length, as you can see here, just a little strip to actually fit across the front of the bumper from edge to edge. And that will actually provide a nice little, as you can see, front bumper all the way around. Comes around the back corners here a little bit. Of course, I'll flip it around. A little bit of smoots on here. I'm not sure what. Peel it off. But anyway, get that flipped around. And it'll be glued into place. And then when I do the body mounts, that seems to be pinching it down in the spot. So she is all but slipper clutch and body ready. I'm still waiting on the body. Other than that, she should be good to go. A few more parts still coming in off back order. And then I need to pick up probably a couple more sets of rims and D-block rings, as I'll need to. Over here. I'll need to build a couple more sets of tires. I got the reaction belteds in. A couple sets of those. I'm going to build a few sets of those. And watch for those Proline, reaction plus, the wide reaction, or you can call them belted Big Daddies. That's what they should have called them. It's what they are. It basically looks like the Big Daddy type, width tire, but have belts. $40 a pair though, so they're a little bit on the pricey side. The 6 look pretty nice. Belted ones are starting to ship. And I don't know that my wheelie bar mod's gonna work. I don't know if you guys watched the last time I put a couple springs here, and it flexes, but I use serpent springs for slipper springs, and they're just way too strong. Way too strong. So I'm gonna have to look around locally, probably run up to local Ace and look through their springs and see what they got available for smaller, not as strong compression springs. Replace them there and get that a little bit more flexible. But those slipper springs are strong enough, I might be able to use them on the other legs. They're a little bit longer, so they'll actually add a little bit more tension. So they actually might be a good little, bonus. Or it would work on the low C or the Team Associated setups pretty well. So this being a Team Associated clutch, because I got the Team Associated springs. These are a smaller diameter spring too. They're not as big around as most slipper clutch springs. So, but I thought it was worth a try. And for I think they're $4, $5 a piece. Thought they might work, but not quite. Well, that pretty much wraps that up. That's all I really wanted to do. Is kind of get her kind of set up and replace these and get her ready. End of the week, I should have the Team Brewed. I don't know if I want to put that there. I should have the Team Brewed slipper carbon fiber octagon slipper pads. I ordered 2 sets, so I had one for each rig. And then I can take the one Team Associated system I do have and run it on the scaler, because it's got a Team Associated style slipper on it. It's an axial. And I think they're basically the same shaft, so or really, really similar. The slippers will work, so I'll be using that on that most likely. All right, I think that's about it for today. That's the last bits of titanium. These are steel. I don't know if I'll redo those. I think I'll leave them easy for adjustment, but I've been trying to figure out what I could do for a spring setup. And there's another option here. I mean, I might be able to do a couple spring type mount here. Do a small plate and spring mounts on the back side, but I think if I could do it here, that would allow just a little bit of flex to take it off. So anyways, I think she's pretty close to being good to go. Because I had that set there before when I had her on scales playing around. I think I might end up reducing the amount of inside bumper. Well, I don't know actually. No, she ain't going down far enough. We should probably stick those to a little bit of, get them a little bit farther down. So let's go ahead and do that. They are really not getting any lower. She's hitting the foam, which is good, but I need a little bit more front end than that. So let me kick this to the inside, and then I'll move the tops down a tad and give me a little bit more front end movement. Because she's sitting a little too low at the moment. If I need to kick her back, I will. But I think I need to actually move a little bit. No, come on. Long screws. You have some persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion. Yes, I just did. Let me see if I can work it in here. Sometimes you can get lucky. Gotta go over more, it looks like. Now down a little bit. Not a little too far there, I think. Difficult than it looks. Getting this thing to line up. Pop that back off. And a little better angle on it. The side moves a little easier. Top's real simple. Okay. You in here? Right. These down and in a little bit. Push them out a little further. Inside, get them dropped down just a little more. Yeah, I still think I might end up having to remove some of my internal limiters just to let that shot kick out a little farther. A little low ain't bad. I still got adjustments on the springs I can do, but I don't want her too low. All right, take care of that. Okay, that's a little better. A little better, not much. A little more, might not be bad. Bump them out a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Okay. Kick these down a little farther. Just to get her about an inch or less. Let's see. So this side's gonna come this way, come down. We're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, want to go better? So there we go. Should put pretty much in good spec and ready to roll. Should have the team brewed octagon pad this Thursday or so, maybe Friday. And I should have dirt moved by then and be ready to go finish up and start playing. All right, that's about it. Just wanted to kind of throw those on and kind of go through it, throw a quick update on, and get it a little tweaked. And a few things are coming in here or there. I'm waiting for a few parts for the scale build, and that's the big one until I get on that project. So, all right, thanks a lot. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We'll talk to you guys later.